And so, for example, I said I eat all my food on my plate, even my vegetables, because I am good, good, good. I brush my teeth and after I eat and before I go to sleep because I am good, good, good. And I wanted to kind of be repetitive with people and to get people back inspiring to reading with their child or with their children and set a concept that through this character, which is the name came because my name is part of my name is Alvin. But a lot of people said, wow, really, Alvin? You're going to write a children's book? So I said, okay, wow, Alvin. And there he was born. So it's going to be a lot of stories that I'm going to share from my childhood that help shape and mold my characters and even my ups and my downs inside of my life. Yep.
So when did you, first become inspired to write a children's book?
I became inspired to write a children's book when I seen the amount of young people and especially children that were getting murdered in the city of Chicago and all over the place. And by me being also a pastor and a leader in the ministry, I began to have a heart for the compassion. I believe that one of the jobs that God has given me is to turn the hearts of the father to the children and the children's heart back to the fathers. And I believe that by inspiring positivity among young people, it will start making the adults care and the world as a whole. We have to protect you guys as our future, our generation. And once we do that, it starts with education, it starts with reading, it starts with prayer, it starts with having a moralistic character. And so I was inspired because the blood of those children were crying from the ground. And so the Lord moved on my heart. And this is going to be a series. Hopefully I can get it to be a cartoon series because I know how to do, obviously, all the voices. But there's a teddy bear that's in the box in the book. And the name of the teddy bear character is called Reverend Teddy. And Reverend Teddy going to hang out with Wildman. And so they're going to have conversations, which is, this is my voice. And Reverend Teddy's voice go, I told you right there you should have cleaned up your room a long time ago. Now why you want to do all that? You know your mother going to come in here and get you. So we're going to have the dialogue where the teddy bear is going to give him advice on what he needs to do inside of life. And again, with a mixture of comedy and some of the stories that's out of my life, that's what my goal is set to do.
Okay, let's see. How much time is that? That's what? 6 minutes? Okay.
6 minutes exactly.
Okay, you want to file save that? Go hit your file and it's export audio.
So could you just do Control S?
Well, because you have to output it. You can't save it.
Oh, Control Shift E.
And then just no. Then you got to go into go back to this folder again. The arrow. We're gonna go back to yeah. I mean, it'll say 20, and you click on it. I think click go back a folder.
Yeah.
Click on that. Then go back one more time. Click it again. Then go back to to 20.
This our commercial break, y'all.
Pull your pants up now. Go to 2015. Pull your pants up now.
I thought you were wearing green pants, so you got the full Mardi Gras going on.
Oh, here we go. Really?
You're wearing purple and gold, it's totally appropriate, right?
Yeah, I wanted to
Better that than to be a Vikings fan.
right. Oh no, I can't be no Vikings fan.
Are you Bears?
No,
You're
actually,
actually in Chicago.
no.
Packers?
The Bears couldn't beat a high school team. So.
True.
W
Packers?
A L.
No, Packers, yeah.
B I N.
Saints?
No, I just like Green Bay.
Segment 1.
Yeah. Green Bay. Don't none of y'all unfriend me that don't like Green Bay because y'all all New England Patriots fans.
Okay, good. And then hit save. Then Alex, I want you to do another person. You didn't do an introduction.
This is
So
Teen Day
we're gonna record an
Broadcasting. Thank you for tuning
Say,
in.
hi, I'm Alex.
Thank you for tuning
From
in.
Teen Day Radio. I'm here with Mr.
Praise the
Blumenberg.
Lord. God bless you.
Save
Thank you for tuning in.
Yep, That's
We
right,
have to do it in
that's right.
segments, just so you'll know the interview,
Okay, yep.
and because it's going to
And
loop
then you
around
go-
the United States. So
And I'll go ahead and hit your
be
file.
patient.
Close.
don't go nowhere. Hi,
And
look.
then hit your close again. That's all right. And then hit no.
Do I look like Santa's helper?
He's styling.
Style.
And then
Your
you
hat
hit
is like,
your level back.
your hat is,
Okay,
His
Alex.
hat's just
Alex,
perfect.
I want you to do like this will be your opening, okay? Hi, I'm Alex from Teen Day Radio, and we're here with Dr. Blumenberg, okay? And then say, hey, how you doing, Mr. Blumenberg? Then we're gonna add that. We're gonna splice that beginning what you did because you didn't do your introduction, which
yeah,
is fine.
cover that.
That's okay. That's fine. See, this was nice. We just get all the stuff together. We'll segment it, piece it together, and be some like you. Never
This
miss
is just
a
gonna be a recording of Alex then?
No, it's gonna be both of them. Well, you're gonna just do an introduction.
Levels.
Yeah, he did. He missed
No,
it.
I thought he did.
Yeah, he did. Okay. Then just go ahead and do the 3 count again, and then just say, "Hi, I'm Alex with Teen Day Radio, and I'm here with Mr. or Doctor. Is it Doctor now?
Yeah.
Dr. Blumenberg." And then just say, "How you doing today?" Then you say, "Doing fine," and said, and then that'll be it. Because then you got the other part. You start your interview with the last segment. Okay?
I did that.
And then if you want me to jump in and pick up and do some questions after you're done with this, I can come in and we have to come back later and do some more questions. Okay? So if you want, then when you get this introduction done, we'll have you come back and think of some more questions. Well, I'll do some questions with him, and then you might get some more questions. You can close it. Yeah, because you're right on memory. That's right. So then I'll do some questions with him. Then maybe get you some ideas about add some extra questions.
You want my phone?
Cool.
I
Okay.
have to sign in, though.
Let's get the introduction done. Okay, you ready?
Okay, we finna go back.
We're doing the pre-segment 1.
Please,
Yeah.
yeah. But I got
The
people
pre-
watching.
Oh, that's right.
so-
Yeah, that's fine. This is good. This is all part of the Teen Day training. Teen Day is a vocational training program for teens, young adults who want to learn how to do broadcasting. And we meet in Los Angeles. We meet in Fort Exon here. And we're trying to get a team in Greensboro, North Carolina, and trying to get a team in Austin, Texas. So we're trying to make sure that we can get Mr. Blumenberg onto a network. So not just one station, we can get him on multiple stations. So that's what our goal is with Alex here. He's one of our team members in Fort Exon. We have team members in Los Angeles. We got a team in Greensboro. We got a team in Austin. So we're trying to get the stations up now so we can actually have them actually get their own production done like we're doing here. So if anybody that would like to consider doing Teen Day, just go to Teen Day Facebook, Teen Day Broadcast at Facebook. And I'm sorry for stealing this, but anyway, so we're going to go back to our broadcast here with Dr. Blumenberg and Alex, who's going to be hosting them, okay? Take it away.
Hi, I'm Alex Monty.
Oops, got to do 3 count.
3, 2, 1.
Hi, I'm Alex Monteith with the Teen Day program. Here with Dr. Blumenberg. How have you been?
I'm doing great. How are you been?
Pretty good.
All right.
That's it. Okay, stop. Then you can save that. Good. Then just file save and then put this Alvin open. Okay? So you're watching this as we're doing this. So when it's interesting, when we actually get this into a broadcast, you do the file export audio again. We'll be able, when you actually hear this on the air, you're going to see all the things it takes in order to get a radio broadcast together that we don't really like to do live because there's a lot of things that take place when you do live, and we're not prepared to do that here at the library. But this is what we do. We record everything, we get everything edited up, and we make it into a broadcast. And then when you actually hear the real radio broadcast on this, you're going to be actually listening to an actual radio broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
Then hopefully, by the time that we actually this is a question I want you. I'll wait to ask you on one, but
Okay.
I have a question that I'm sure everyone's dying to know the answer on. So that's a sneak peek, a sneak teaser for when I get on to start doing interviews. That's the first question I asked Dr. Blumenberg. Okay,
All
so
right.
put that as a book note on your Google Drive, so then you'll know that that's my question I asked. Anyway, so you got that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you save that as Alvin open?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, Alex, you want to go take care of that? Now switch over here.
Hold it.
Okay, and then that'll be segment 2.
Hey, Bob. How was your day?
Okay, you gotta hit the monitor button again?
Oh,
That's right, that's okay. Okay, how am I doing? Is this okay? Am my levels all right?
yeah, probably turn you down.
Okay, yep, okay.
He speaks a little louder than you.
He does, yes.
I just gotta remember to slow down and
You're a
talk.
little bit closer to the mic too.
Yeah, oh yeah. These things.
You're taller than him.
Okay, anyway, so, give me a 3 count.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, we're back. This is Mr. P, Teen Day correspondent. You just heard a little bit of an interview with Alex, and boy, there's just too many questions in a short amount of time, so we're going to keep going on this with Dr. Blumenberg. This is the second time we actually got to meet each other, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's been a while. But anyway, thank you for coming here again on this nice wintry day in Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin, and so we're right before the holidays, so that's why we really want to let people know about your book, because this is a great gift, a stocking stuffer for Christmas time.
Yes, it is.
And the question that's been just agonizing me:
Okay.
how can someone get this book?
You can go to Amazon.com right now, and it will be in stores next year.
Okay.
Because I got a late start. But if you go to Amazon.com, the book is $10.
Okay.
Purchase it.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna make some variations to do a special. If you order more than one book, the price will go down. But I think what I'm gonna do when I get a chance to get to a computer is probably just drop the price to $8 a book,
Okay.
and so that way it can be a special gift to a young person, and it targets ages from 4 all the way up to 7, and so
Good.
that's the range that we want to deal with.
So, what age were you in this book?
7.
Okay, that's right. You mentioned that earlier.
I was actually 7 in this book.
So you were in 2nd grade, 3rd grade?
2nd grade.
2nd grade. So,
Yeah.
what are some of the repetitiveness you mentioned in the book? How much of that is actually real? That was real going on in your life at the time.
All of it is real if you grew up in the household I grew up in. Because if you wasn't good, things were gonna turn out bad.
Well, you got spanked.
Right. So if you couldn't follow those things, and by me being an adventurous child, I had my moments of rebellion like most children.
Yeah.
And I've done some things wrong, but I got taught some valuable lessons. One of the next stories that's going to be coming up is my grandmother, who is still alive. She used to like Hershey's chocolate bar with the peanuts. And so I called myself being slick, being Walvin's age, I'm going to eat one of the chocolate bars. So since I had the other cousins and my brothers and sisters was in the house, she asked and said, who ate the chocolate candy bar? And everybody was looking around. I said, not me. So I did it again. Still didn't learn my lesson. The next time when I did it, it was in there, but I noticed it didn't have Hershey on it no more. It was just like a chocolate bar.
Oh, I think I know what you did.
So I ate it, and she came in and said, "This is the third time. What happened to my candy bar?" And I said, "Not me." And next thing you know, it was a bubbling in my stomach.
Oh yeah, yeah.
She had switched it around and mixed it with chocolate and sugar and put X-Lax in it.
I was saying, yep. There's the evidence.
Excellent. And she told me, she said, when you get off that toilet, I'm gonna warm up that bottom. So
it was already warm after that.
Yeah, it was warm. So I want to capture those stories so we can again concentrate on the development of our youth. We can't wait until they're 15 and 16 to try to instill some disciplines or characteristics inside of them. We have to catch them when they're at a young age.
Right. Well, what part of the neighborhood in Chicago did you live? No, you didn't grow up in Chicago, did you?
Yeah, I grew up. Part of it was in Chicago, but I grew up pretty much in a middle class neighborhood. It was just as I got older, then I wanted to hang in, I grew up on the south side of Chicago, but I wanted to hang in the projects.
Right.
And I can't say that I grew up in the projects, and that's how ultimately I would get myself involved with gangs and
Right.
those other
Yeah.
things. That was something that I chose. I can't sit up here and do this interview and say like I had a bad mother, my father on and off relationship, but I can't say that I was raised in this way to go do drugs, gangs. We really had a real good family structure. I think what happened is the lack of father in my life. It caused rebellion to rise up again, and I think that's what took place with that. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't take long either. If you lose that father figure in your life,
Right.
it doesn't take long. It does
Right.
not take long.
Right. So that's what That's what. But I'm inspired by, and one of the things I want to give a testimony to make sure everybody knows clear. As you can see, I said this is me when I was 7, and one of the things that was extraordinary about this age in my life is I did used to wear glasses. I used to wear thick bifocals. I'm talking about I probably can see through the wall type glasses. And by the time I was 8, I went to go read some, and the glasses were hurting my eyes. And then it used to be blurry. And so I told my mother, I said, I don't need these no more. And she goes, why? I said, because God healed my eyes.
Wow.
And she just was like, okay,
Mhm.
you got a
Yeah.
fever, something wrong with you, and so he healed my eyes. So I've never worn no glasses ever since then.
You're gonna believe this is, I didn't wear glasses. I wore glasses up, I think, started in middle school until I have pictures of me graduating with glasses on. Then I got into college, and I stopped wearing them too. And
Yes.
it's funny, I'm 58 now,
Yes.
and I still, thank the Lord, it's like I'm still getting my driver's exam visions and I'm passing. So it's funny, I had the same thing happen.
Right.
That for some reason that God gave us our reading skills back with the eyes that we.
Right.
it's
And
amazing.
that's what I want to just to inspire with stories like that. And like I said, I want it to be a cartoon, a positive cartoon. I want to give them friends, because I seen some of these cartoons that they got out nowadays for these young children.
Mhm.
I'm not sure if that's a cartoon or an adult movie, because and that's why they're so advanced. So we start now, and I'm going to keep writing these books with the support of the people that support me in my ministry. And God bless you, remnant of the Atlanta, the BOC, Body of Christ. Those that's on here or going to listen later on. This is the Yoke Destroyer, Dr. Blumenberg, and so I appreciate you guys tuning in. And so that's where I'm at, pretty much. Yeah.
So where do you want this book to wind? Where do you want this? I guess how now that, because we have the internet, we have the social media now, and things, and it's a hardcover book because you can't. Can you get this as a digital version online, or is this a hardcover?
They're gonna upload a digital version about the first of the year. I'm gonna try to see if I can speed it up, because the digital version actually would lessen the cost.
And also you'll download it.
And you're better download it into, and so I'm gonna try to get that accomplished. I just got to do the ins and outs. But where I want the book to be, I think one should be in every household.
Yeah.
If you got young people or children, because ultimately, when you see the change on it, is the concept is repetitive, but this is how human beings learn.
Mhm.
We learn through repetition.
Mhm.
And once you learn through repetition, then it stays in your memory and it stays in your block from that point on.
Yeah,
So
that's
what
how
I
we
want.
learn how to eat. We learn how to not have to be taken to the bathroom.
Right.
We can, all that stuff is just training, and it's productive training, not non-productive training.
Right.
Because you notice that if you do something wrong, like bad habits.
Right.
If you do a bad habit continuously, you're going to live out that bad habit,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And your book is talking about learning good habits.
Learning
as a child,
good habits. Right. And so, like, here, let me read a couple of them. I'll just jump to a part. So, and this is the most important
Good.
quality. It says, I speak to adults in a respectful way because I am good, good, good. I say yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am to answer a lady because I'm good, good, good. I say yes, sir, and no, sir, to answer a man because I'm good, good, good. And when you see that, the state of now the mouth or the language of our young people, of how they speak to adults, in a lot of situations, you'll see a lack of respect, and more disrespect. They have no problems with using profanity or cussing in front of you. They don't have no problems with doing threats or telling you what they're not going to do. And so we have to begin to change the language of our young people by putting the young people in a situation where their language can be good, good, good. And it starts with just the reinforcing of those words. And it also starts for us as adults speaking in a respectful way, because a lot of these stuff that the children are hearing is a direct result of what we say. So we have to be careful of what we say, that they don't become the echo chamber or the mocking chamber for it.
Right, because I still have, I remember there was a time when adult men were referred to as Mr. And adult women were referred to as Mrs. or Miss, right? Even that title has been also been just, that's why, because you went from a Mister to a doctor.
Right. So that's
what
with a lot of hard work.
Right, so that's what to make sure that we address your title properly.
Right.
Because even that's why I call myself Mr. P.
Right.
And some people know me as Dan, but I'm still Mr. P.
Right.
To a lot of the younger group, because I'm trying to reintroduce that posture, that moral posture back into our young people.
Exactly.
Because what you're doing is when you're feeling good and you know that what's really nice is when you actually can open a door for somebody.
Right.
I mean, like either at the grocery store or even here at the library.
Right.
Is that when someone gives you a smile back, oh, thank you.
Right.
I mean, people aren't expecting that anymore.
Right.
I mean, they're not expecting you to be nice to them anymore. And so this book is actually helping you be able to get smiles back.
Right. And so not only that, we got to start with being more positive in society. As you can see, the Bible is very clear on this. Because iniquity or lawlessness is going to abound, the love of many are going to wax cold. And we see the lack of love because of the lack of respect and the lack of order. And this other word that's a cuss word to people is called discipline. Self-control. We have to get those things back in order. But yeah, I'm very excited about this project, and we're going to keep going. And I'm going to I can't wait to get back to in the South. For one, because it's cold up here.
I'll be back in LA in a few days.
Yeah. You know what I mean.
And the cold hasn't even come yet. It's right. It's breathing down our shoulders as we speak.
Right. So
anyway, so we're gonna have to cut away for a break here. But what I'm gonna do is what's the website, or what's your website again?
You just go to Amazon.com. The website is being constructed now.
Okay.
Or you can send a friend request through Facebook, Al Blumenberg.
Or you can go to Amazon.
Go to Amazon.com.
And you search your name, or you search the name of the title of the book.
You can search, find it under Dr. Al Blumenberg.
Okay.
Or you can search it under Wowin is good. So the title and the name.
So while we're doing this commercial break, the listeners out there, kind of go since you're listening to this online.
Right.
Go and just kind of take a peek at Amazon and just take a read on it.
Yes.
It's just because. You're gonna enjoy this, even though. And I remember growing up as a child. You have a favorite story. You go to bed at nighttime, and you want to read that thing over and over again, and then you have it memorized, and then you have your parents read it to you, and you help read along with that.
Right.
It's a nice little way of the father, the mother, and the child to get that reading time back together, and before story time reading before they go to bed again.
And what's unique about this, I got to give props to my illustrator Norma Joy Baker.
Good.
Who did the illustrations and worked real hard to capture the picture that she cartooned ultimately that was made up of me. So good. I appreciate that.
Good. So we're going to take a break, and we come back. We're going to have Alex finish off and kind of do the recap and kind of any finishing questions that maybe want to discuss about the books that we may have done addressed. Okay. Anyway, so you're listening to the special edition of the Why Welvin is Good with Dr. Blumenberg on the Teen Day Radio Network.
Yes. God bless.
Good. Okay, Alex?